What if I told you that the miracle you've been waiting for is actually waiting for you? That the moment you stop thinking life is happening to you and start believing life is responding to you, everything can shift. Today, I'm going to reveal a simple but life-changing truth. Miracles aren't accidents, they're invitations. And your invitation might already be on the way. What if miracles weren't rare? Random events reserved for a lucky few, but quiet transformations waiting for the exact moment you decide to believe they're possible. The secret to creating miracles in your life may not be about bending physical laws or witnessing supernatural signs, but about understanding how your mindset, your choices, and your persistence can awaken forces that have always been inside you. Every great breakthrough in history, from an inventor who refused to quit to an ordinary person who overcame impossible odds, began with a single inner shift, the belief that something better could happen. Science has shown that the brain changes based on what we repeatedly focus on, strengthening neural pathways that support our goals. So when you allow yourself to truly expect something amazing, you begin reshaping your internal world in ways that eventually influence your external one. Creating miracles often starts with a moment of clarity anchored in gratitude, because when you take time to recognize what's already good in your life, you move from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, and abundance is the soil in which miracles grow. Then comes intention, a kind of spiritual direction of energy, where you set a heartfelt goal, not vague, not half-believed, but a crystal clear image of what you want to experience, almost like you've already stepped into that future version of yourself. Many people talk themselves out of miracles before they even start, pressured by fear, doubt, and voices that say, "Be realistic." Yet history shows that the greatest transformations begin with ideas that seem unrealistic in the moment. Faith, of course, is not passive waiting, it's active trust. It's the decision to keep taking steps forward even when you can't see the full path yet. When you decide to live as though the miracle is already on its way, your actions become bolder, your creativity opens up, and you begin noticing opportunities that were invisible before. Momentum grows as you replace self-limiting stories with empowering ones, acknowledging that you are not stuck with the past version of yourself, but are capable of becoming someone who succeeds, loves, and rises. Along the way, life tests your commitment, because every miracle requires patience. Sometimes progress is slow or hidden beneath the surface, and that's when most people give up, assuming nothing is happening. But those who keep going discover that the miracle has been unfolding quietly, piece by piece behind the scenes. Miracles also love community. Surrounding yourself with people who lift you higher creates emotional support and accountability that magnify your belief and fuel your dreams. Even a simple kindness given to someone else can trigger a ripple of unexpected blessings that circle back to you in surprising ways, proving that miracles aren't only about personal gain, but about connection. And when challenges arrive, and they will, your job isn't to panic or assume failure, but to ask, what lesson is this meant to teach me? Because often the obstacle is the very thing that shapes you into the person who can receive and sustain the miracle. Some believe miracles come from a higher power. Others say they are rooted in psychology. But across belief systems, one truth remains the same. When you decide to shift your perspective from fear to possibility, everything begins to change. Over time, small wins gather into something larger, and suddenly you find yourself living inside a reality you once called impossible. Creating miracles is about aligning your heart, your intention, and your effort with what you deeply desire, refusing to settle for a life that feels smaller than the one you know you're meant for. It's choosing hope again and again, even when you're tired. It's believing that you are worthy of joy, success, love, and healing, not someday, but now. And maybe the deepest secret of all is this: miracles don't start outside you. They start the moment you decide that your life can be bigger, brighter, and more meaningful than it has ever been before. And you begin acting as though that truth is already real. Because sometimes the greatest miracle isn't what happens to you, it's who you become in the process. Thanks for watching.